Cougar fans, we are live. Welcome. Sorry for the delay. There is a blizzard. We're blaming Trey. That's gonna be the excuse. We're blaming Trey.
Trey's fault.
I don't know that it really is Trey's fault. Oh, he says it is. Okay, so we're gonna blame Trey. Blame Trey.
Trey's fault.
But anyway, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors to kick us off as usual. First of all, I want to shout off Chubby's. Chubby's, best place to get burgers, beer battered fries, state of Utah.
Accurate.
Scones.
Great scones.
They have cinnamon scones. Have you had a cinnamon scone?
Cinnamon scones are the only way to go.
Are they? I've only had powdered sugar.
Oh, the cinnamon scones are fire.
I went to the Orem Mall location Saturday night, and it was crazy. They're like, we had a fight for a table. I've got a crew. You've been to my house. You know my crew.
Oh yeah.
I've got a crew. We had a fight for a table there. But yeah.
Yeah.
So go to Chubby's. If you haven't yet had a burger from Chubby's, you are definitely missing out. You haven't had the beer battered fries. Chubby sauce you have partaken?
The chubby sauce is legit. The chubby sauce works great. Some people think it's only for burgers. It actually goes very well on the shrimp po' boy.
Oh.
So if you need a recommendation,
I do the beer battered fries.
Yeah, the shrimp po' boy with the chubby sauce.
I go chubby sauce. So anyway, we also want to shout out Sputnik Donuts, who is a new sponsor. Imagine like all those cookie places you go to and get like different cookies all the time, but with donuts. And then imagine we went to Voodoo. We coincidentally ran into each other at Voodoo.
We did
in Oregon for the Oregon game.
Yeah, somewhere in Oregon.
So what was it? I don't know.
There was a football game or something, but I can't really remember the specifics of it.
We both went to drown the football sorrows with calories. We met up at Voodoo coincidentally. But it's like, imagine Voodoo and these cookie places like had a baby, and that's Sputnik Donuts.
Sputnik, yeah.
And I don't think it's like top secret. I don't think you can like, get it yet. You got to be like on the in.
Coming soon to a Provo near you, though.
Yeah, it's coming though. It'll be here soon. And we're gonna actually have them like take over the stream for a little bit. Sputnik's gonna take over the stream in the middle. We want to always shout out Frankie Jane, Default Happiness. Those are our people. If you're getting married, go to Frankie Jane. They can make you look good and feel good. And Default Happiness has a Christmas special right now where if you buy an item at Default Happiness, you get a toy, Christmas toy for a kid in the Dominican Republic. So that's a cool thing with them as well. And last but not least, always our man Damien. If you don't know about Damien, Damien's a young man who has a fatal illness. Go down to savedamien.com. It's always displayed on our logo on the bottom there. And especially this time of year at Christmas, if you're looking to do something nice, they're trying to get treatments to raise money to get treatments to save Damien's life. So I think that's all our sponsors. You didn't come to listen to us talk about sponsors.
No, far from it.
You came to look at Trevin and Trey, like their beautiful faces.
We'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, we'll be on later.
But for now.
Yeah, but we're going to kick it off. It's Trevin and Trey, the real stars of the show. And they have a special guest they're going to introduce to you tonight as well. So kick it off to them. Trevin?
I'm just impressed with Jake, how well he knows all the sponsors. It's really impressive.
Off the dome,
like, just off the top of the head.
And Trevin would like me to make a official statement that I apologize that we were late, even though I was the one who drove him. He has no recollection that I was the one who brought him here and wants me to take full responsibility, so I will, because I'm a bigger person.
There is a snowstorm, but okay, you guys don't really want to hear us talk, really though, but we would just want to introduce the man
himself here.
Man, the myth, the legend, Dallin Hall. Dallin, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, guys. Thanks for having me on your show today.
This is Provo's best smile.
It really is. I was about to say something about his smile.
Provo's most eligible bachelor.
Battler.
I word good.
I'm both of those.
I word good. But first, can we get right into like the serious nitty gritty stuff?
Let's jump in.
Coug and Smeagol.
Oh,
we need the impressions. I don't think everybody's heard it. This stream's gonna love it. The Coug. Let's start with the Coug impression.
Let's start with the Coug, the slightly less embarrassing one. All right. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Nitty-gritty stuff.
Yeah. Hey. Good to be on the show today. My name's Dylan. I'm on the basketball team. And I have to put up with these two idiots every day.
That's really good.
Oh, wow.
That's really good.
Wow. Phenomenal. You love to see it.
As heard on ESPN.
That did. What did you think when that video was posted? It kind of went crazy.
You know, I didn't think that would be my first thing that got me on ESPN, I'll be honest.
You had 2 game winners, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Coug impression is just all people.
That's what the people want.
That's what the people want.
Yeah.
What about Smeagol now?
Smeagol, yeah, he's from Lord of the Rings. He's a cool dude.
Oh.
So, if anybody doesn't know, he has a great Coug impression, but I think his Smeagol is like the best impression I've ever heard.
If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. We're not pressuring you.
No, it's fine. I'll do it.
But like,
I need a really good Smeagol voice.
I'm gonna do it because Trevin is a big time Lord of the Rings fan with me. We're working on Trey. Oh,
that is Lord of the Rings. We're actually gonna ask him where he wants to go after that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. Let's see.
Actually, if you could say, Where would you like to go in Middle Earth in a Smeagol voice?
Okay. Let's see. If I could go anywhere, I would go to Mordor.
Mordor.
How's that?
That's really good.
It caught me off guard. That's
really
terrifying.
That's really good.
Do you have any good accents?
I know.
It was like,
Your
wait,
Russian
what?
accent's pretty good.
Let me hear your Russian.
Nah, that was it.
Oh,
Ask Dal a question in your Russian accent.
We don't have a conversation. I'll have a Russian accent.
okay.
You started off.
What the, you're doing the accent.
My bad. My show. You do your Smeagol impersonation.
Okay. Trey. How?
Wait, you were your Smeagol impersonation.
Oh, well, that was.
We're gonna have a conversation. Never mind.
Okay. It's
Fun's
over.
over. Fun's
Okay.
over. Now we're
Back to
gonna get to
business,
the
back to business.
Back to business. We're gonna get to lame stuff. Ask the question.
All right. So another question we were just thinking about, just in light of the holiday spirit, what is your favorite Christmas movie and Christmas memory?
Okay. Those are good questions. I'll answer the first one first.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Go.
that was
That's great.
Favorite Christmas movie? It's called What a Wonderful Life.
What a Wonderful Life.
I think it's called that. It's black and white.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a classic.
One of those people.
I think it's A Wonderful Life. Yes.
Why?
Wonderful Life.
Black and white.
This is old. Yeah.
Why that's your favorite?
Yeah, it's really good. I think, don't fact check me on that, but basically this guy wishes he was never born, and then he sees what his life is like without him, and everyone's just sad, and some people died that he saved, and it's like, dang, we all have an incredible life, and we need to realize
Wow.
Wow,
Okay,
what a
that's
moral
hard.
story.
that. I think we need to watch it
Felt
as a
the
team,
spirit.
boys. Yeah.
I'm down.
Team movie. I'm
Yeah.
with it.
Hey, we got a movie theater at the Brandon residence with a popcorn machine,
Ooh.
and it's pretty impressive. I think you guys should come
Is
watch
butter
it.
on you?
Oh yeah,
Oh, let's
yeah.
go.
You ask if you see, like, when you go-
him?
Popcorn butter.
when you buy. Wait,
You mean butter?
Trey, where you going with this?
Where you going with it?
Okay, I don't know.
Got a little nervous, like you're making me blush, man. Anyway, but where you buy the legit movie theater popcorn, for one of these machines, right?
Yeah.
It comes in these 2 packets, and you cut this giant tube of butter.
Wow.
It's legit. So I think it's technically coconut oil or something, but
That's
yeah, we got.
That could be the movie.
There you go.
All right, I'm in. Sign me up.
All right,
Sign
bet.
you up.
Second favorite Christmas memory was on my mission. Visiting.
Is this your favorite mission story as well?
Probably not.
I just
just
got
like-
excited.
I know you did it. It was cute. It was cute.
All right.
I
good,
love you,
thanks.
Dad. You're a good guy.
Sorry to interrupt this.
No,
one.
my bad.
No, it's good. Yeah, we just went out and visited a kid that we'd been teaching. He was our age, and we went over to his home, and it was a humbler home. He came from a rough background, and so we were able to meet his family, kind of pray with them, talk about the true meaning of Christmas, and I feel like that'll always stick out to me about
Yeah, that's cool.
what Christmas is really about.
Tough.
Trey, you served, right?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have famous mission stories as well?
Do I have a favorite mission story? Why'd you say it like that?
I was wondering.
Okay. Do I have a favorite mission story? Yes. So I was in England, and then I got reassigned to Washington State, and it was really cool because the place I got reassigned to was the place that my great-grandfather served as the stake president.
Oh wow.
And at the time he was stake president, he was there for 21 years in that calling, which would have been crazy. It went from 13 members to 6,000 because it was a place, there wasn't many, the church was established there to kind of help set it up. And the chapel that was in my area, he built. He was buried in my area. His old house was in my area. So really just the culmination of just so many different cool spiritual experiences of me getting connected with my family history and understanding more about him. And I met people who knew him. And it was just cool because I'd go around and I did service for this lady. And then I felt ask the lady if she knew your great grandfather. So I did. I was real quick question, and she's like, oh yeah, he married me and my husband together in the temple, and gave me great guidance and everything.
Wow.
So yeah, I love that. I just love
Such
my
a story.
Yeah, it is.
I
And
love
the
that.
history, man. Very powerful stuff.
Let's go.
Trey.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. Because I did hate. That's another fun thing. I hated my middle name because it's Thompson.
Trey Thompson Stewart.
Yeah, but I wanted it to be Durant because that's the other side of my family. Because
Oh,
Kevin Durant.
I got you.
I love Kevin Durant growing up, but now I'm proud to have that.
So if I started calling you Tommy, is that bad? I can't call you
all right,
Tommy.
down. We're gonna ask you. Next.
Yeah.
What's your favorite mission story? You got one?
My favorite mission story was when I was on like the borderline of Brazil and Uruguay where I served, and we were just walking up this huge hill. It's like the hottest time of day, because back in Uruguay the seasons are opposite, right? So in December it's actually super hot. So it was super super hot, and we saw this guy who was, almost passed out drunk, waiting for the liquor store to open. I got this feeling to talk to him, I just never did. So we got to the top of this huge hill, kept getting this feeling. Told my companion, I was like, oh, you're gonna hate me, I'm so sorry. We had to walk all the way back down there, started talking to him, but we talked to him, showed him the Book of Mormon. He read like half of it in a night, and then, like, long story short, he got baptized, and he was reunited with his family, got married in the temple, and is part of the bishopric now. So
That's tough.
That's
cool.
Crazy
Power of
story.
the gospel, man. That's cool.
Changed lives. We invite everybody to serve.
Quick promo for the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, link in below. Okay, what's it like coming home? So you came home for your mission and everything. What was it like adjusting back? You're used to the missionary schedule. Your body's not as it was when you were in high school. What was that like?
It was. I mean, it's kind of cool because us three sitting here can all testify to what it's like, right? But for me, I think it was nice to come home with some other freshmen. I know, Trey, you didn't really have that. Some freshmen who served missions. And so that's been super helpful. We lived together. We've been going through the same experience, so we're able to strengthen one another and talk it out. But it was super frustrating physically at first.
Yeah.
I couldn't even like close out, and I was like, what is my body doing? And then I feel like throughout the course of the summer, my body began to get back to normal. And then it's like the mind, right? And so I feel like that's still coming with every rep and every game, but it's definitely a process, a frustrating one, but you learn from the mission, like how to deal with those kind of processes and take it step by step. So
100%. All right, I want to contrast 2 plays, actually 3 plays.
All right.
So I want to talk about your 2-game winners.
Okay.
But before that, do you remember when we were playing pickup in the summer and you tried to dunk on someone?
Oh.
Do you want to tell that story?
You're gonna pull that out.
I had to pull that out. But the reason I pulled that out,
story.
the only reason I pulled that out is because look where you are now. So let's hear it.
Well, let me break it down. We're playing some pickup. These two are talking trash to each other like they do every time.
We do fight a lot.
Was it one of those days?
It's always one of those days. All right, go.
And then you catch return missionary down for his first time playing some pickup. I'm like, all right, I'm ready.
We're on minutes restriction or no?
I had like 2 games, so I was like, I
So
gotta
on
make
minutes
the most of
restriction.
these. Yeah, Coach Pope is like, you only get 2 games, so I'm like, all right. So I go baseline on one play, and then I go up to try and dunk on
Yoli Childs.
Yoli Childs.
Wow.
I'm like,
That's
yeah,
bold.
I'm gonna
That is
make
a
my mark
bold
here
Full strategy
fast,
time.
So I go up there, and just dunked right on him.
Body
Posterized.
That's why he's in Germany because they
That's
send
why
out
he's in
NBA scouts.
That was an alternate reality.
Yeah.
I actually got stuffed pretty easily and came down, and as he was running down the court, he said, "This ain't Fremont anymore, man." So,
do you remember that?
oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I told him to give me a couple months, so hopefully next summer he's back and I get
Exactly.
another shot.
Exactly. You definitely will. You definitely will. Because now look at you. That's what I think is so cool. Like you first come back and it's just such an adjustment, but then you kind of find it. You figure it out. You definitely figure it out. So keep it up, guys. Seriously.
Appreciate it.
Yes, now talking about those 2-game winners, how did you feel when the first one went? We were playing Missouri State, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you feel? Because I know, like, playing, like, if coach draws up a play and it's for you, it's kind of like, all right, like, I got to do this, So how'd you feel when this play to win the game for us is pretty much drawn up for you?
Ooh, I felt a lot of trust from him and from the team, like my teammates, because everyone in that huddle was like, yeah, let's do it, so that means a lot to me. And then I honestly, when I get in those moments, like, it's hard to describe that feeling, you guys know, right?
Yeah,
it's just,
kind
everything slows down. It's just, yeah. And it's honestly one of my favorite feelings because the game just kind of slows down for me and you just take whatever the defense gives you. And I think that's kind of why Coach Pope trusts me in those situations, is because He knows I'm not just going to go in there and chuck up a shot if I get quadruple teamed. And so I felt the trust of coach. I just tried to put into practice all those hours of work throughout the years. And then just took what the defense gave me. And the last 2 times it's been no help because everyone's scared to help off that guy at the end of the game.
Oh, man. No, yeah, that one was really cool. And I remember it was just like everyone was just so proud because, like, they know how much you grinded and everything. So it was just like, I don't know, there was a cool feeling with that one. But then the one the other night was tough. And we were talking about this today where we were on the free throw line. I can't remember what the score was. It was like 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
But number 23 on Creighton was looking at Dallin. They're like, oh, 30 scared. 30 scared. And I turned to him like, he's like that, bro. Like, he'll be good. Like, just wait. And sure enough, he hits the game winner on us. So I don't think number 23 is sitting too well about that. He kind of talked to.
He didn't want to talk after those free throws.
No, he really did not want to talk after those free throws.
He didn't.
What was that one like? Because that one, you then just went dog mode and just got it anyway.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just
again, you just
willing
take it over.
Yeah, just like we knew going into that game how important it was for us in our season, and so like in my mind at the start of that game, I was like, whatever it takes to win, and I feel like that kind of manifested in that extra effort.
100%. You know, I think it was interesting. Sorry, were you going to say anything?
No,
My bad. You can pitch in on this.
No.
When we were at after we lost to UVU, the mood was just dead.
100%.
Like, it was weird. Like, everyone was just like, it was almost exhausted. And Pope was like, trust me, like, I've been through this. Like, you just got to keep going. And the feeling of winning that game and the mood of everything, like 3 points just changes the energy completely. I don't know, describe those feelings a little bit, like walking around the office and everything with all that.
I'm taking a class right now called Creating a Good Life.
You're failing?
Whoa.
My bad. Not crazy. That's my bad. He doing good. He's straight.
But it's funny because we were talking to one of the coaches, and he was like, let me tell you what really creates a good life. Winning. And, you know, there's so much more to life than basketball, but seeing the hard work pay off, I mean, and winning, and like, because we knew what we're capable of, we just haven't shown it so far, and I feel 100%. Like to see that show for almost 40 minutes, we fell apart for a sec. Yeah. But almost 40 minutes of play, like, that was an incredible feeling, and I feel like it's just, even till right now, like since we won until now, there's just great energy in our locker room.
That's great. That's exactly what I was going to actually ask you. So Trey's just like one step ahead of me today. So it's our connection today, man.
Yeah,
so
I was saying.
All right. Yeah, go.
Yeah, let me talk for 2 seconds. I appreciate it. I just see a 4 Seasons room key in here.
Ooh.
Is this because you got the game winner in Vegas? You want to come back? Yeah, you take like things like
NIL deal with 4 Seasons. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's like the coolest card I feel like I've ever got, so I just held on to it.
I like it. No shame.
Hold on,
Shout out
wait.
4 Seasons.
That's it too. 4 Seasons.
It smells good. It's crazy.
It smells good?
Hey, the first shout out is free. After that,
4 Seasons, we're coming for you.
Yeah, 4 Seasons.
All right, veteran, what's your analysis of everything?
Well, I know a lot of people want to know, like, how fun are those games? Like, we just beat Creighton, right? 21 ranked team. We beat Missouri State, had a water party. Did this one feel a little different after losing, like, in the locker room right after the game compared to Missouri State's win when you had those 2-game winners?
Yeah, I feel like this one, you could feel our desperation to win. Mm-hmm. Whereas at the start of the season, we've shown flashes, sometimes when we've gotten down, but not a consistent desperation. But like Creighton, in my mind, there was no question who wanted to win more the whole game. Like, it was us from the jump. And so after the game, like, everyone, you could just feel it, like it paid off, and I thought that was special.
Yeah. One question that actually just sparked my mind a little bit. What is your pre-game routine like as soon as you wake up on game day, I know Trey, he's very salty about this because he decided to stay in his room and not come down to the weight room while some of us were lifting because we saw Liver King there. So we were, shaking hands with Liver King. Trey's a little salty about it because he's usually in the weight room with us, like stretching, doing something. Obviously you're not going to lift on game day or do like conditioning with some of the redshirt guys, but but Trey's usually down there doing stretches, sometimes Richie, but like do you have like a pregame ritual? Do you like meditate? Do you just like kind of sit in bed? Like what's your pregame ritual?
I wake up to Richie getting up.
He's an early riser.
He is an early riser. And then I go back to bed. But I feel like I'm still developing that routine right now. Me and Coach Shork have started to develop a routine, which has been good. Like going through some functional movement stuff and stretching and things like that. But since I, 7th grade, something I always do, like in those couple hours before the game, like in between our shoot around and the game, is I watch Steph Curry highlights.
Let's go. It's kind of like
I've
boost.
seen you on the bench.
Yeah.
Or not on the bench, on the bus. You always be watching.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know, that's my guy,
I
So
love it.
just watching him, actually gives me confidence and inspires me. And so that's something I've done since, 7th grade, and he's the GOAT.
He's
Do
the
you watch
goat.
anybody?
No, my freshman year, because like you said, it's so hard coming back, kind of hard to get the confidence going right away. So I would watch my highlights from high school or AU to be like, all right,
One
I can.
dunk you got in there?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember. I got you.
Ah, there's a dunk in there.
Oh,
There was a
really.
dunk.
But just to get that confidence to be like, okay, I can do this. I've actually shown I can do this. Just go out there and trust, that process that you've always put in. So,
Okay.
what about you? I
I
know you
watch-
stretch, but
wow. The person I watch is Gary Payton Jr. I
it's
just
tough.
watch- There's a 10-minute highlight or compilation on YouTube of just him just locking up people. And I just like watching that. That's what
Oh,
I do. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Defensive mindset.
Defensive mindset.
Defend.
That's funny. No, I was gonna ask you though, because we talked about that win was just different because it was so we've been through a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is the most rewarding win of your career?
Most rewarding win of my career. Wow,
Yeah.
that one's tough. Most rewarding win. I mean, I didn't play in that. I played 2 minutes at the very end, but when we beat Gonzaga my freshman year, it was super rewarding just because of how hard we fought the whole year. Practices were grueling. It was Coach Pope's first year, so that was super rewarding. Other than that, I know something that is hitting my head is we got blown out by USC my sophomore year. And then coming back, we had a back-to-back game, kind of like we had in Bahamas and Connecticut, and we're playing St. John's, and they were like a top 30, KenPom team. And Coach Pope's like, "Yeah, these guys are better than USC we just played. You guys got to bring it." And our whole team brought it. We had incredible energy. We didn't care who was scoring. It was just kind of like the same dynamic of Creighton.
Yeah.
And so I think that was super
Where was the
rewarding.
game at? Was it at there, or you said it was mutual?
Yeah, it was a mutual. It was Rhode Island.
Oh, okay. As you said.
So, but that was super rewarding. And then, when we beat St. Mary's and
Oh yeah.
San Francisco, those games are always rewarding. I know those games are gonna be tough this year, so I think it's gonna be super fun once we get to conference, and then
Definitely.
yeah. So
Yeah. All right. Fun fact: on the drive over here, I was teaching Trev to dance.
Oh.
Because he wants me to teach him to dance.
I have no rhythm, so we're trying to bring it
We was
back.
working on some moves.
Yeah.
So what's your go-to dance move?
Besides the gritty,
Besides the
you might have shown for the gritty.
We might. I don't think we'll save that.
Yeah.
you can't give everything.
You're right. That's
You
my
gotta
bad.
have
Way
some
too-
leverage.
Yeah.
Next game winner, you gotta hit it after though. That'd be tough.
Yeah. That's a good question. I don't even know what it's called, but when Drake does the
A hotline bling.
Yeah.
See, that goes into what I was about to talk to next. So Steph Curry's your boy. Why Drake?
why Drake. I think a lot of it has to do with my older brother, and he just always listened to Drake, and so you know, your older brother, you're like, he's the cool guy.
Yeah.
And so hearing him listen to Drake made me think Drake was the cool guy.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I did, over time, learn that he is the GOAT. You know? So that,
Okay, great.
you know,
found
no one
your own
else can
testimony of Drake. That's big time.
mix it up and slow it down like
Uh-huh.
Drake does. So,
I respect it.
yeah.
A very versatile rapper.
Definitely in the top 5, I would say.
Top 5 for you or just everything?
I think for everyone, he should be
Okay,
in their top
that's
5.
fair.
Don't you think, Trey?
I'm after that last album, I'm considering it.
Okay.
I have a different rap taste, but I definitely respect it. But it's funny because I made that hoodie for Dallin, and I was like, all right, what do you want? And he's like, Drake. I was like, any other ideas? He's like, could do Steph Curry, but Drake. All right. Man loves Drake. Man loves Drake. I ain't gonna hold him on that. But your older brother, you talk about him. He went on a mission. Where did he go?
He went to Saltillo, Mexico.
Okay, and then how much older is he than you?
He's 4 years.
4 years. Okay, so when you were growing up, was he like whooping you, like in basketball or anything? Was he a hooper?
He was, yeah. I feel like, yeah, he just kind of, you know, your older brother whoops you in general.
So, fun thing, we were asking Jackson, and he said his mom would whoop down on him.
Oh,
And because his mom's a hooper.
yeah, I remember.
And he
that.
didn't beat her till his freshman year. So when was the age that you beat either your dad or your brother? Like, when did that cross?
Ooh, you know, in their minds, this isn't factual, but this is factual.
Okay,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
factual.
I'd say, you know, 7th grade is when those wins started appearing,
Mhm.
and 8th grade is when it was just consistent. You know what I'm saying?
I was with you.
They might try and argue. They're like, nah, this, that. 8th
No,
grade.
8th grade. What about you, Trev? Did your little brother ever pass you?
No.
Yeah.
Has he ever gotten a dub?
Oh yeah, Quaid.
I
So my little brother, he's
Lucky?
4 years. Yeah,
Yeah, I seen him handing you buckets.
he does. So he's a good dude. He's actually here at BYU, just crushing finals. He got an A in accounting today. So
Wow.
Shout out
unbelievable.
Quaid.
Someone's
Shout out to that
smart.
dude. But
Except
yeah,
for when
he,
you play against him.
yeah, I know he can shoot it pretty well. So we'll see what happens with him. But moving along with kind of like growing up, because we're talking about, you know, in 7th, 8th grade, is BYU always a place you wanted to go play?
No.
Or was like growing up, because where was your go-to place?
What were you going to say? Where was yours?
Well, I mean, I grew up a Utah fan at first because my dad went there.
Those are dangerous words.
Especially this week.
It is dangerous this week. But
We love conversion.
I was a
It is
convert.
powerful to see the mid.
Jimmer Fredette converted me.
Yeah,
And then I started being a big BYU guy, and then just unfortunately didn't commit to anywhere here in Utah, but, you know, found my way back.
yeah, things worked out. Fun fact, Trevor Nell is the only one that was here when I was on my visit.
All right, I was going to say the picture, but I
Oh,
don't know if you guys can see this.
look at that. We're all on the same page.
I'm gonna have to like, you have to
Send
like
it to me,
really,
I got
you gotta like put it
Here he
close.
goes.
to
Here
us.
he goes.
Can we
Going
drop
up.
pictures in the chat?
Look at this.
I don't think we can.
I don't know if you can see that.
Oh,
That is
escape
Dallin,
room.
Escape room. Me, Evan Troy,
Where's D-Hon?
I'm just that guy with that cool hat on.
fedora hat.
It's tough with the Exum Elite hoodie on. Or sure, we'll talk about that later.
Dang, I used to have a nice flow.
When are you gonna bring it
Look
back,
at that, bro.
Wow.
Look what happened.
Only one left.
Crazy, huh?
Wouldn't have it any other way if there was only one left, though.
Oh.
Seriously.
I mean,
It's Evsky. We love our
Evsky.
guy Evan. Blaze is in there. We don't talk about that. Shout out Blaze. But that was tough.
Yeah, shout out Blaze. And what was the question again?
I said, was BYU a place you've always wanted to go to?
Not really. I mean, growing up, I just cheered for whatever team in Utah did the best. So I was like,
Feel that.
put Utah on the map, you know. I grew up a Duke fan, interestingly enough.
I could see him.
I could see it. I could see it.
Yeah, you can see me
Grayson
in
Allen type
in
vibe.
Duke.
Do you like Grayson Allen?
Uh,
Until he did that. Yeah.
yeah. I'm
Lost
happy he's
their respect.
kind of getting out of that. Like
Yeah,
he's
he is
finding a
hooping right
little
now, for
role
sure.
right now. But then when I got into junior high, I don't know. I was just kind of like wherever.
Sports, yeah.
the best school, like the school that gives me the best opportunity, I feel like is where I want to go. And so that kind of shifted over time. I narrowed it down to Utah State and BYU, and then BYU felt right. And so far, it's been right.
Great.
So far, man.
We love that you're here. Just let you know.
We love the D-Haw. I can't say this enough, but he just brings such a good energy to our team. Like, he's just a good dude, so we're definitely grateful to have him.
Thank you.
But prospects.
Excellent.
All
All three of us?
All three of
Let's
us.
go.
Play for the same club team.
Dogs.
Different years, though.
So I was Utah Prospects, converted to Excellent Elite.
Oh, you were in when they got the Adidas sponsor.
Yes.
Okay.
Were you straight Excellent Elite?
What do you mean?
Or did you have Utah Prospects first?
No, I didn't know you talking
It's just straight Excellent Elite. And you were Excellent
Just
Elite?
straight Exum.
Ah. It's nice.
I only met him once.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even meet him.
Met him.
Thanks for paying for me to play club basketball, Dante. wherever
Shout
you
out
are.
Dante with the cool accent.
Yeah, you did
Cool
that.
accent.
So thanks for playing for my team.
Kind of sounds like Coug. Oh man, what was like the AAU is literally the best. Like I look back on that, that was fun basketball. The circuit was like tough, but it was just fun. What was do you have any good stories or anything?
Ooh.
Because you were the year younger than me, so we traveled together most of the summer.
Yeah.
It was
We got cooked by you guys in practice.
fun.
Average height of like 6'8".
Yeah, because our team was 7'4", 7 foot, 6'10" with Cam, 6'8", and
Was your team good?
we were pretty good. Yeah,
Good?
very nice.
Were you guys good?
Yeah.
Your team was nice.
Yeah, we were just not built like them.
Shoot, bro.
We were just shooters.
Oh my
Really?
goodness. That was the
Sound
most
like
frustrating
us.
part because like, who was your 5?
I don't even remember. Like,
I can't remember. All I know is like it was a guard, like more guard skills. It's
Yeah.
like Matt, a 7'4" dude guarding someone who can actually drive the hoop. And it's just barbecue chicken every time.
barbecue chicken. My favorite memory. We used to have some awesome rivals battles with Compton Magic.
Compton Magic. was
Compton
good, too.
Magic
Yeah.
is. I feel like that's always a rival. It's like us in Utah now.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
I don't know if
So-
they view it as that.
They view it
They're
as
goated,
like another of
bro.
those
They had the
guys.
Mowgli brothers when we played them.
Yeah, Evan. That was
Yeah.
cool playing against him. But I think like AU, my favorite part was going on those trips, and then you get so close with all the guys, and then you get like 2 days or 1 day after to just like
Yeah, just
go to the beach or something.
Chill. I remember one time we were in Florida for a
Florida,
tournament.
that's tough.
Florida was
That's
fun.
actually sick.
And one of my teammates, we just got done playing, so we had like the whole, it was like an early game, so we got the whole day to just chill. We go outside as a whole team, and one of my teammates just starts running around trying to catch lizards. He caught like 6 of them, and he was holding them in his hand.
Dang.
It was wild.
Did the tails fall off?
Of course they did. He was still just holding them.
You know how, like
What do you
people
mean
will
the
like.
tails fell off?
What you mean? You don't know about the tails falling off?
That's how they get away. They grow back.
Yeah. They just like.
You've never seen
detach 'em.
Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one?
Yeah.
His tail falls off, grows back.
Like
So like if you are catching a lizard.
say I'm a lizard.
Yeah.
You catch me, alright?
Okay. So I got you.
You got me by the
I
tail.
got you.
Huh?
You got me by the tail.
Yeah.
I just detach that.
You just
And run
just
away.
Let that thing go.
Yeah. And then it grows back.
Interesting. That is crazy. You learn something new every day.
Did you guys know that?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Spider-Man.
yes.
All right, I guess I'm the
Amazing Spider-Man.
I'm learning something.
You knew my reference. Everybody know my
Guys
reference?
are
Also,
You guys are good.
Spider-Man taught everyone that.
Yeah, I'm happy. All right. Good.
Shout out Andrew Garfield, the only true Spider-Man.
Ooh. Hot take. Hot take.
It's a tough take.
What we thinking?
Tom Holland.
Everybody in the
I'm gonna take
chat,
Tom.
drop your favorite Spider-Man. Let's hear who everybody's favorite
I'm
Spider-Man
actually a
is.
90s kid, so I should say Tobey
I'm-
Maguire here,
Tobey
but
Maguire all the way.
Really?
Really?
I think I'm Tom Holland.
I actually had a dream that I was Spider-Man.
When?
Like last week.
What are you doing?
I woke up, I was like, ah.
What were you doing?
It's just saving Provo.
Saving people.
You were in Provo.
Yeah.
What was the
Well,
threat?
probably.
Yeah, probably.
What was the threat?
Yeah.
Saving
Whoa.
game winners. Just Spider-Man. That's how you're doing it. Okay.
Hey, don't give that away.
That
It's
ball
not
did come
secret.
back pretty fast. Back in. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Are you into Marvel or no?
Yeah, I like Marvel.
What's your favorite Marvel movie?
Ooh. I like the OG Avengers, like the original one that came out. And then Thor Ragnarok is really good.
Korg.
Korg.
Makes sense.
Bro, people have beef with that one.
I know a lot of people do.
They said it
Really?
was like too comical.
I thought that's the new one.
That's the new one, but people, I remember when that like
Oh, they were
Thor
saying that about
first
Thor
shifted, I was
Ragnarok.
like, yo, Ragnarok was good.
Do you think Thor should be more serious or more comical?
I feel like Ragnarok was a good blend.
Yeah.
Of both?
Like, you know, you had those moments where his dad dies,
Yeah.
but
That's
then
true.
like this new one, it's just like
I haven't seen the new one, so don't spoil it.
Well, it's been out for like 4 months, so that's
I started from the very beginning, so I'm trying to work my way back.
bad.
Yeah.
Easy.
So Trey and I fell in love with the new Wakanda Forever movie. Have you seen it?
I haven't.
Oh,
The fish god.
the fish god.
Oh, what a movie.
It was a great movie.
Sorry, memory just came into my head. Do you remember when we were playing for Exum in New York and we went and played basketball in the temple?
Wow.
You remember that?
Yes,
We
for
had practice in the temple because in New
We
York,
practiced in a temple.
yeah, so the New York temple, it's like you walk around the corner and all of a sudden, boom, there's just this temple like built
Okay.
into the sides of all
There's
the
a
buildings
basketball
there.
court underneath it.
And there's a meeting house in there, so it's like you go up to the 3rd floor or something, and it looks exactly like a church building. And we were playing basketball in there.
I can't say I've done that. So
So like we have all these dudes who are not members just walking past the front desk in the temple
Wow.
because we rented out the court or whatever, and yeah, that was a fun experience. I remember that.
was it a holy practice?
Huh?
Was it a holy practice?
We didn't have the most holy guys on our team, but I was like, before practice, we were like, okay, no swear words in here. We gotta be respectful. But
Some
yeah,
celestial shooting.
some left.
Some
Yeah.
celestial
Never
shooting.
shot better.
Um,
Trevor Nell like shooting.
Oh, man.
This week, Dow, we have Utah. So Trey, I know I won't be able to be out there with you guys, but how do you guys feel with?
Oh, I thought you meant you're not coming. I was like,
No, I'll
"That's a
be there.
home
I'll be
game."
there. I'll be on the bench.
It's
I'll be
it's
cheering.
late.
I'll be cheering super loud. But how do you guys like? How are
See,
you guys?
for a
getting
second,
it?
I thought Trev was gonna make like some big announcement.
Can you imagine? Were you all excited? I was
So
excited
it's like
too.
I'm starting the 5-man. This game.
Breaking news: Trevor Nell's gonna start at that stretch 4.
But are you guys like? How are you guys feeling about this game? Does it mean a little bit more than other games? And I know you haven't played an in-state rival like Utah. I know we played Utah Valley, but I feel like Utah just kind of brings a little bit more rivalness. So how do you guys feel about it, and how do you guys think about it?
I don't know, because like Dallin was saying, I wasn't like the biggest BYU fan growing up. So like obviously rep BYU, but like
But you know about the rival.
I know about the rivalry.
gets-
so I know
it's
how
intense.
intense
It's
and
intense.
heated it gets. But I don't really have any ties to that team. I do a little bit now because Burge and everything.
Mhm.
Obviously, I want to just go and destroy them, but I'm just gonna be motivated either way. But definitely, there is like a little bit of an increased like urgency to
I felt
bragging rights.
I felt the same way my freshman year. I was like, okay, I know some of the guys on the team, like yes and no, and then all of a sudden I was like, as soon as you step on the court, it's like
It's different.
it's different.
Interesting.
Every blow is a little bit more serious. Every screen is a little bit harder.
Yeah.
And you can just kind of feel the intensity kind of just increase that much more.
Okay, bet. We gotta
But-
be ready for that.
What about you, Dow?
I'm excited, especially because they're really good this year, and so it's a good opportunity for us to prove ourselves, to let that hard work pay off, and it's going to take a tremendous effort from us for 40 straight minutes, but I think it's a super big game for both of us, and as far as rivalries go in Utah, there's none better than that one. So
It's true. Last time I played them, so I played them my freshman year at their place, fans. Last time I played them at the Marriott Center, there's no fans. So
in the Marriott Center.
yeah, because it's COVID year.
Oh,
I was
So,
like,
there's no one,
And Utah
not
fans?
one person was there. It was kind of weird for like a BYU Utah game. So I feel like the Rock's gonna bring it.
Apparently, I'm nobody. I was there. Come on, man.
Okay, we had some media
Yeah,
people,
there were like
but
six-
I'm talking about like the Rock.
There were literally like 6 reporters scattered,
There's, like,
scattered
yeah.
in the lower bowl. Like,
it was like
really
it was
eerie.
all
weird.
scattered out too. So it was
Yeah,
Alright,
it was
here-
weird.
it was a weird.
Here's the
basketball.
Here's the reason why I'm not stressing. We're gonna have you explain this picture. We got this man on our team. So
Hey, where are these pictures coming from?
let me tell you, your mother's Facebook is one.
Oh
source.
my god!
Explain that picture to us. 'Cause that's just a champion right there.
Yeah, dog. Honestly,
Talk.
Gallon hole.
Talk.
Look at that arm. Is a sweatband.
The sweatband.
Gotta keep the shooty hand dry.
What team was it on?
I can't see.
Excellent.
Utah Elite.
Utah Elite.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
a big trophy. What'd you do?
I'm trying to think which one that was. You know, so many.
I have a picture of, I low-key think I have a picture of another one. Oh, yep. Look at that trophy.
Oh my! Trophies
just
by
a win.
Drake.
Trophy by Drake.
I think that one was in Reno. Yeah, it was. That was my first AAU tournament.
Okay.
We went to Reno, Nevada. Geography.
You got the, you know, the
middle or better.
Yeah, it's like somewhere over by Mirkwood or something. And yeah, that was like the first time playing against people out of the state. It was an eye-opening experience, and we were able to win it. And so, yeah, that was one that will be imprinted in my mind forever because it's the first time kind of stepping into the big leagues, you know.
Okay, that's cool, though. That's cool.
Yeah. Big trophy too.
That is a big. I
big
think
trophy
that trophy
guy.
might be taller than you.
Yeah, I was
Just
tall
touch
back
it.
then too.
Yeah, impressive.
Did you do anything besides basketball when you were young? I know you played football.
Yeah, I was QB.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
he gives off
Good
QB
job.
vibes.
He really does.
QB vibes, which is perfect because the QB gets all the girls. And let me tell you right now, D Hall, most eligible man in Provo.
Most eligible.
Let me tell you, once you play good, the DMs just start filling up. How is that
Here
been?
we go.
How does that feel?
How many DMs did you get that one day?
Hey, you know, my roommates said these questions were gonna come.
They did.
When you made that game,
TH.
when you made that game winner, we were kind of joking about it, but how many DMs did you get? Don't be modest. Give me the real number.
I don't know, man. Just a few.
Ballpark it.
Wow. 30.
30 plus.
30.
30 plus. Wow.
Okay, actually, I'm going to interrupt you guys. There's a question in the chat of which game winner got you more DMs?
Oh my
The-
goodness.
The Missouri State or
There
the
you go.
Creighton? Because that was Jackson's question in the chat. We're not supposed to answer those or ask those yet, but we're skipping ahead because it's pertinent to the conversation.
This
I love
is
it.
Jackson.
Jackson Payne, who is the BYU Daily Universe sports editor.
I was going to say, I was like,
Oh,
Jackson
yeah.
Payne. I know Jackson Payne.
He's a baller.
Well,
Shout out
Jackson the baller.
Biggest Washington
The
Commanders fan
answer
I know.
is the Missouri State game.
He was at home. A lot of people
'Cause,
saw it.
You know, they were like, "Whoa, who is that dude?" And he made a shot, the first one of the game.
That was the coolest part. Is like you just stepped up. It didn't matter anything before. You
Yeah.
put it present.
So yeah,
Okay. Do you have any bad date stories? Trevin came up with this question.
Yeah.
Really?
Do you have any bad? Well, actually, Evan Troy. Shout out to Ev from previous years on the team.
shout out to Ev for making these guys late.
Facts.
Just kidding.
Facts.
It's Trey's fault.
It is my fault, and I apologize again. Trevin Nell would like me to say that.
Here for you guys. I'm a Coug Connect family guy.
All right, bad
Thank
date.
you.
Well, you got
Bad
a bad
date.
date story. I'm gonna be on my phone because I got something good coming up for you next.
Okay.
You ready for it?
He's usually on his phone, so
All right.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's nothing
As
new.
usual.
Wow.
Bad date.
Just one.
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had like a date where I was like, "Oh, that sucks."
Or most embarrassing date. You can do one of the others.
Most embarrassing.
Yeah.
Well, here's a fun fact about me. I have an awful memory. So,
Wow.
yeah. Can't really
Great time to
remember.
kick that one in.
Can't really remember like a most embarrassing. Let me think. You share one. Kind
Wow.
of get it rolling because you
Wow.
have so
Wow.
many, you know.
Way to turn the tables.
Got him.
Mm.
A most embarrassing date story.
Trev doesn't work anymore. He's married.
Exactly.
true.
But with Tatum, I'll give you one with Tatum. Oh, so Tatum.
Wait. Before you say anything, you gotta like.
No, this one's good. This one's good.
Oh, it's good.
This one's
Okay.
not bad.
I was gonna say like.
So,
sleep on the couch when you get home.
No, it just barely
Ooh.
happened actually. So her birthday was yesterday. Okay.
Happy birthday, Tatum.
Happy birthday, Tatum.
Shout out Frankie Jen.
Shout out freaking Jane.
Shout out them.
And so her birthday was yesterday, but Sunday we were with her family. Okay.
Okay.
And we had like opened presents with her family. We're they're like super big into Survivor. So we were watching a ton of Survivor episodes. Have you seen Survivor? Like TV series.
Yes.
It's like they go do all the stuff. They live on an
They
island.
survive.
They survive. But we were going home, and I literally just got done talking to Tatum. I was like, she's always talked about how she wants to live her life like a movie. Like she always wants to. She's like, I want to go do this. I'm like, okay, like let's be realistic, you know. Like I love the dream. We gotta be realistic for a second. And so she goes out. We park her car like almost literally in the middle of the road, because it's snowing so bad. And she wanted to get a video of her twirling in the snow for her birthday. And I was like, oh my gosh, here comes the movie, you know, like kind of those situations. So I tell her, I was like, hey, come on my side because it's snowing so bad. I was like, I was being a bad husband.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to get out of the car to video her.
Yeah.
So she gets out, she sprints, and just bam, falls. And I'm videoing her. And I just burst out laughing.
I went from like romantic movie to like America's Funniest Home
Yeah,
Video.
I was like hysterically laughing. And she gets up just straight crying.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, she's faking it. Like that was my initial thought. She's an actress, right? So I was like, this is good. So I kept laughing even like harder.
Oh no.
And then she is literally just straight bawling. And so I had to like get out of the car. I felt really bad, but yeah.
Dang.
It was a story for you guys.
I'm sorry.
Has she ever like pulled any acting tricks on you?
I will like help her with scripts, and she'll be like talking to me, and I'm like, "That's not on the script." She's like, "Well, that's because I'm not acting right now." And I'm like, "Oh wow, good job." But other than that, no, not really.
Don't try to avoid the question, D-Hall.
Wow. I thought very hard, and I came up with like one decently embarrassing thing.
Okay, let's see.
So I was talking pretty big about my pickleball skills. That's the first mistake. So she asked me on a date to play pickleball, and it was with her family. And she was like,
First date with the family?
Yeah. Well, this wasn't the first. Like, we had gone the night before. This is pre-mission.
Real.
PM pre-mission.
Yeah, nice.
Boom.
Yep. So we go, story. And then we are gonna play her dad and her mom, and like her dad was just like kind of, being humble about his skill level, and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna destroy them, and we just got obliterated, like decimated.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. And
that's tough.
She was just kind of like, you're not that good. And I was like, I know. And so I've been working on my game since.
Okay. How's it going? Still in the training room?
Yep, still in the training room, weight room.
Y'all play pickleball?
I played my first time like 2 months ago.
I don't know what the kitchen is. Everybody's like, yeah, the kitchen. I'm like,
I don't know what's coming out. I played for 2 hours.
For how athletic Trey is. Like Trey, who's like the most athletic on the team? What do you say?
Oh my god, a Tiki maybe?
Tiki, Trey could be up there.
Trey was up there last year. I remember going
Trey's up there,
practices
right?
and,
Like he's probably top 5
Look at Trey's
athleticism.
numbers.
Oh yeah,
He's crazy.
He is the most uncoordinated person when we play pickleball.
whoa, you can't say uncoordinated.
It's crazy. You hit the ball, he's like, woo, whiff.
Here's the problem.
Woo, whiff.
Anything that involves a paddle, wheels, a board, in the water, I suck at. I'm a ground person. If I'm on the ground, I'm cool. But when it comes to any of this extra,
You still be on the ground with these things.
That's what no. But I'm saying like any extra stuff that needs like lacrosse, a stick or anything. Not me, bro.
But basketball requires a ball.
That's different. That's my hands. But like a pickleball, I have a paddle. It's not my hands.
That's your hands.
Bro, if I'm like hitting it with my hand, then I'll be good. Like volleyball, I can do volleyball.
Oh, okay.
No, like, equipment.
Got you.
That's the best way.
That's the best way to
My
put
bad.
it. Tatum and I are actually fierce pickleballers.
Okay, that's the thing. I got humbled quickly.
That's why I've been training.
We're actually
take them down. We're gonna take them
there.
We're fierce pickleballers.
No, I remember the first time
You
we
would
played.
use that word, fierce.
We've never
We're
lost.
fierce,
No,
Since
I'm
I've been
telling
with her,
you,
we've not
I ain't
lost.
gonna lie, bro. We went and played one time, and I'm like, oh, I'm athletic. I can beat Tatum. She was cooking me.
She is.
Painting the sideline or whatever
Her
you call
angles
it.
are
Tatum,
She was cooking.
I know it's your birthday, and I know you fell on your face, but I and my partner Trey.
We'll take you.
Wow,
down.
it's over there.
Challenge.
Weak link.
Yep.
All right, Dal, I have a game for you.
All right, we got a stream idea for April now.
Oh yeah.
After March, after the season.
Pickleball stream.
Yeah,
Oh, there we
come
go.
April.
Let's put NIL
We got
money on it.
Fortnite.
Winning team gets a huge NIL deal.
Come
I am
April.
100%. I will start
Yeah.
training right now.
Sponsored by
That's
Frankie
big.
Jane.
Yeah, sponsored by Frankie.
All right, I have a game for you.
All right.
I'm gonna name 2 song lyrics, and you have to tell me which one's a Drake lyric.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. I want to get on this.
Even on your worst days, girl, you still kind of cute. Short one. Sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. Which one's Drake?
I feel like I'm gonna get exposed here for my
We're just gonna figure out
lack
where
of
you really
lyrical
are.
knowledge. I'm gonna go with option B.
Well done.
Wow.
Well done. You want another one?
No. It's
think we should
pretty.
do-
It's pretty clear.
No, I think we should
I
do
feel
one
like
more.
it's pretty clear.
I
No,
think
I
we
think
should
it's-
do one more.
Don't you think it's clear?
I feel like it's clear. to me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He was very confident. He said, Option B.
Hey, you guys want to play a game? Do you guys want to play a Sputnik game?
Ooh.
You got a Sputnik Donuts got a game, right,
Yeah,
Josh?
yeah.
Let's
we gotta
run
get
it.
Let's get it, bro.
Producer Steve, all powerful producer Steve. Are we ready for that? Do we know how to do it?
That was good, yeah.
Oh, we're swapping here. Okay. Look, Steve knows how to
I
do
just
it.
tried
Steve knows how to
match
get
Drake's
people in the right
voice, which
spots
one would
and
sound better.
all this.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna bounce over to you guys.
All right, so what's the game? Let's break it down first. You want me to go distribute? I'll go
yeah,
distribute to
yeah.
them.
Woo.
All of them at once or one at a time? Or what
Let's
we do?
do one at a time here.
All right. Let's see here. You want me to pick one at random?
No, let me help you out.
All right. I'll let you do that.
Bears.
Hey.
Stewie.
Ish.
Granny.
Granny.
Granny always cooking. Granny always cooking, man.
Who else we got?
What about this?
Wow.
That is a handsome
That's a
donut.
handsome guy.
That's
Wow.
crazy. You know how many girls would die to get this box?
Trev.
Oh.
Wow.
I know one girl who
girl.
died to get that
Yeah.
box.
She would die to get this
Larry
box.
Oh, Larry
Larry
Legend.
Legend, man.
And then
You can look at him.
Yeah, I
see.
want to.
Oh,
Oh,
great one. I don't know his name, but he's
Porky. Is that right?
you guys don't know who this is?
I do not.
I know his
Oh my
name.
gosh.
Wait,
the
I
guy
don't
who's
know
always
his name.
shooting at Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, what was his name?
I don't know
Elmer
his name.
Fudd.
Oh, wow, good job. I was like,
Porky.
I was
That's
gonna
mad.
challenge you
Yeah,
for a
Also,
second.
you guys some forks here.
You know, if I ever got a pet pig, I'd name him Crispy Bacon.
Crispy bacon.
Crispy Bacon.
Wow, I
Wow.
like that.
It's kind of messed up though.
That is kind of
Yeah.
messed up.
Man,
Okay, so we're gonna play some
wow.
Sputnik Jeopardy.
Ooh.
Uh
So
oh.
you guys have to guess the flavor, and the flavor's inspired by the picture that you see on the
I better
box.
be freaking delicious.
All right.
So we're gonna go around, and we'll
One's
start
gonna
with
be
Dallin.
salty right there.
Dallin, you have to pick one, and then you have to guess the flavor here.
All right, we got sweet, bitter, and salty then.
That's great.
All right.
Did you say you're salty or Charles?
Dang.
Salty, but
So am I going first or what?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
go
pick a
with.
guy.
Dang. Trey just keeps looking at me. I'm gonna go with Trey.
Okay.
I feel the same way about yourself, bro.
Yep. Yeah, hand it to him. You have to guess what flavor it is.
So Dallin wants to take a
Pop it
bite out of
open?
the tray.
No, you have to guess.
Trey.
Oh,
Trey
guess
theme.
I'm
before.
gonna guess it's chocolate. Sorry, my man.
We're here right
Like
now. We're here.
taste
Oh,
wise,
yeah.
you're saying. Taste wise?
Yeah, just inspired by Trey.
What flavor
Like,
would they
what
make?
if it was?
Well, it's gonna have a lot of
if you're gonna make-
accessories.
I can got my
He's
reasons.
got
Trey's
sprinkles.
stylish.
Sprinkles, got a do-rag on
Wait, he's
the
gonna guess before?
Cornrows.
Wow,
And it's gonna be
donut.
chocolate filled.
I'll have black, have white. So good.
Yeah, white,
vanilla on the
little
inside.
half.
Oh, you're vanilla. Oh, I get it now.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be sweet because Trey is such a sweetie.
That's so nice.
But what flavor?
It's a good guess for a donut.
Thank you.
Go ahead and pop it open.
Pop it
Okay.
over, let's see.
Let's see. Oh,
So we've got Tres Leches.
wow.
Yeah, this is.
Can I try
so-
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are donut holes with like loaded toppings. We've got some
Wow.
Tres Leches
Mmm.
glaze on there with strawberries.
You gotta
and
try
whipped
yourself, man.
You're delicious.
All right, let's try this.
I gotta try it too.
Strawberries.
Trey's leches.
cream. Okay. Trevor, while you're trying that, you gotta pick your next one here.
How good is it?
That's
It's
actually
good.
Nice. That's
Really
You
good.
got like fresh strawberries in here.
Y'all need to get to this place.
Sputnik does not mess around.
No,
Yeah,
he doesn't.
so we'll do like loaded
Wow,
donut
That's
holes.
unbelievable.
I know.
You like that?
Call me off guard.
unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, chill. Grab your.
Hey, there's a lot
Trey,
more boxes.
yours is my
Don't be
favorite.
diving back
Okay.
in.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Trevin, where are we going?
Dallin was looking at me, but my boy Larry's looking at me
Yeah,
now.
Get the
you gotta go
Larry.
Larry.
Shoot, I go Larry.
Come on,
So
you're
what
shooting.
is it?
Larry.
Legendary. Larry Legendary.
Clover. No.
Ooh,
Lucky.
Lucky
Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Huh?
I like that reasoning.
Yeah.
He went Tres Leches. What are we thinking though? He went that way.
Lemon.
Bird.
Larry Lemon.
Larry. I could see the lemon something.
I could see that.
A lemon bar-ish, like donut lemon,
Green color or something. No.
green sprinkles.
Okay, 5 seconds. Five.
I don't
Sounds like open the thing up. We need to try
Four.
it.
3, 2,
I don't know.
1.
The best donut because he's on the best team. Like,
But you still
legendary
didn't say a
team.
flavor. Just open it up.
Alright, I don't
What's
know.
the best
flavor.
flavor then?
It's gonna be glazed donuts.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, just classic.
It's classic. Like a classic. That's a good
Fundamental.
guess.
It's fundamental.
Open
Yeah,
the donut.
fundamentals.
Let's see.
It's
Great.
We've got Larry Berry Bird.
Oh.
Larry Berry. See, you're on the right track.
You were there. We were
You're on the
there.
right track.
You were close.
Dang it.
Technically, those are glazed. So.
Okay.
I was on the right track too.
I
Yeah.
like the berries, the fruit on the
Yeah.
donuts. That's a good.
And then we've
combo
got
for
like the
sure.
Biscoff cookie butter in there too.
That's gonna make me feel better about myself, seeing fruit in my donuts.
Exactly. Yeah, like it's
It's
not
a health
bad.
food.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Thanks, man.
Wow.
Thanks, brother. Okay,
Oh,
Trey, you're
I'm
up.
confident. Carrot
Fruit
cake.
is
Carrot
really
cake.
fresh.
Carrot cake?
Carrot.
You're solid. He's going all in.
Wow, you just opened
Bugs
it.
beignets.
Wait, what's a beignets?
You know what?
Beignets?
You ever seen Princess and the Frog?
No, I haven't.
Beignets are
greatest
like
Disney
it's
movie
like a-
ever. That's when
it's
they're
like a
like,
donut covered in powdered sugar.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
hot.
come on, pass that
Usually
this
they're
way.
hot, but couldn't get them to be hot.
Dude,
Y'all
when the
are
guy
awesome,
orders
bro.
like so
Oh my
many in
goodness.
Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pays for a restaurant.
Thank
That's
you.
Cold, bro.
Okay, we're back to you,
Beignets.
Dallin.
Wow, this is a fun game. We should do this every time.
I'm gonna go with my boy Charles.
Charles. Okay.
Charles.
Where
Oh,
is
it's
he?
this one. Cool.
What do you think Charles
Barkley.
is?
Charles.
Hard nose,
Charles.
defend.
defender.
Mhm.
Beignets, Bugs, Ben,
Charles Barkley. What rhymes with Barkley?
Bark,
Bark.
Tart,
Tree
Chalk.
bark.
Chuck. Something about Sir Chuck.
Chuck.
Maybe.
Chuck. Rama.
Chucky, Chuck, Chalk,
Chunky
Chuck.
Chunky.
chocolate.
Go for it.
Someone said bark.
Bark.
You're on the right track. If someone said
Maple.
bark.
Maple.
Oh, that was good. That was
Maple
good.
Barkley.
Maple. I don't know. We gonna find out. If I could open this box. Whoa. Whoa.
Charles Peppermint Barkley.
Oh,
Wow.
you were close.
That one was unbelievable. My wife would love this one.
Okay, you
Yeah,
gotta take
so
this
we
one.
got Peppermint bark, white chocolate,
Oh,
milk
let me let the
chocolate.
camera in there.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a Christmas-inspired one.
Dang. Okay, Charles.
Where's Sputnik located?
Yeah, so we'll be open here in a couple months. We're gonna be on Center Street in Provo.
Let's
Yo,
go.
Congrats.
Dang.
Let's do an event there.
Yeah.
Let's do a cooking event
Let's
there.
go.
Trevin, you're up.
I know.
Give me the
can't
granny.
choose himself.
Okay.
Oh.
Give me the granny.
This
I'm
should
not
be,
choosing
this should be
myself.
an easy one. This should be an easy
Granny, Fanny, Granny.
Smith, apples,
Granny.
apple pie.
Oh, pie. Apple pie. I love that.
I don't think that's it, but that was
He's
Some
very
with
logical.
pies.
Grannies.
Make pies. Granny.
Granny starts with
Graham,
G.
Graham,
Graham cracker.
Maybe.
Graham,
one. What are you going for?
Graham cracker. I don't know. You give me a
It's
bad
not
look.
it. The expression on his face already shows it's definitely not it.
Granny Smith caramel apple.
Caramel
That was
apples.
tough.
We were on there. Yeah,
we were there.
we were there.
We
We were there.
We were there.
All right. Wow, these are fun.
I like this.
I'm gonna steal an apple.
Okay.
I'm gonna say all the berries.
Okay.
This one.
Trey, we're back to you.
Oh,
Where we going?
This
this
is
is how I
one of
made
truth,
every
man.
important life decision.
Careful.
He knows which one to start with.
D Hall.
Let's go.
D Hall.
Down.
Think about it.
Clutch.
Oh, I love that flavor.
What's a solid flavor?
Freshman, fresh. Dallin Hall.
Where'd you serve?
Hall. Is that it?
Hall. He seems
Holiday?
impressed with Hall.
Holiday, Christmas, candy cane. Candy
It's
cane?
a holiday one.
Candy. It's a some holiday.
It's a holiday one. It's a Christmas
I
donut.
think it's candy canes.
If it's candy canes, I love
Deck
candy
the halls.
canes.
Oh, there we
Deck
go.
the halls.
Oh, deck the
That
halls.
was tough. Let's go.
Okay,
So
down.
we got like a hot cocoa inspired one here.
Yo, that's tough.
Oh,
I
that
gotta
was
try
tough.
it. The mini marshmallows and everything. Man, y'all go hard, bro.
I gotta try this one.
Oh, thanks,
Ooh.
guys.
Did you put hot chocolate powder on that? That's
Yeah.
tough. I'm with that.
All right, let's take advantage of this down.
Okay, Dallin, you're up.
How many bad puns have you heard with your last name in honor of Deck the Halls?
Just the Coug connect.
Just the Coug connects.
Oh yeah, the hot cocoa powder is.
Meanwhile,
It's different.
You got it.
my first
You want
name
this
is
one?
just getting butchered lately.
Try your own flavor.
Called you
You
Debbie.
gotta try your own flavor. at least.
Dylan. I'm gonna go with.
Oh yeah, don't watch the Fox broadcast back from the Creighton game. That's your first name.
Mine's all over the place too. So
Oh, I feel like if I
That's
chose,
right, Trevor.
Trevor. Or
yeah, I gotta choose the better
You can't have
shooter
her choose
out of the
himself.
two. You know.
They butchered your last name in one of the games.
all right, and I apparently have an ankle injury.
And
All right.
Instead of now, they were saying like. I can't remember.
Okay, so we got Trevin Canal.
Way easy. Freshman. Nails. Metal.
A bunch of nails in here.
Trevin.
Nails and milk.
Trevin Heaven. It's heavenly.
No. Wow, that was...
Chocolate is heavenly.
Wow, you would jump to that. Nell.
I would. Married. Birthday cake.
Just has a bridal dress on it.
Cake.
Ooh.
I'm getting there. I'm coming up with something.
Getting colder.
Oh.
You were warm at one point.
The birthday cake.
No, the heaven. It's heavenly. No, the nails. Some good nails.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be shaped in the form of a now.
What flavor am I?
Rusty.
Yes, wow.
It's good. It's good. It's okay. Bro. It's okay. Don't worry.
Oh,
Mel's Bells.
dang!
Bells.
Dang it! Dang.
That one's nice.
So those are Reese's,
Oh.
the Reese's Bells that they do for Christmas with peanut butter sauce and chocolate.
Let's go. See,
Wow.
heavenly chocolate. I was on.
Nell's
Two
bells
right
going
tracks.
crazy.
Okay.
All right,
Trevor?
Trev.
I'll try myself real quick. Hold on.
Bro, I'm trying to think of this one.
Unbelievable.
What was his name again?
Elmer Fudd.
Fudge.
Fudge.
That could be good
It's
enough.
gotta be.
It's gotta be.
Elmer Fudge.
Let's see this.
Sputnik Donuts, guys. Get ready.
You finally got one.
Hey, we did.
Elmer
job.
BYU Fudge.
Ooh, BYU fudge. Hey.
Oh, watch as the weight on our basketball team just goes up. What's going on? It's like
We be out here at
every
Sputnik,
day
man.
after practice. Yo, I need this one again. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, what were your
You're a
favorites?
beignet guy.
Oh, I love beignets.
Really?
Yeah.
Good to know.
I gotta go back to Trey.
Now I know like something you'll eat.
He's so very good.
And yes.
So who's the best flavor?
Yeah, what was the best
I
one?
think Trey, the Tres Leches really got me. I haven't tried this one, so I'm gonna try that.
I ate all the berries.
I think the
off
hot
this
cocoa one really,
The hot cocoa one was
really hit
good.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
Well done.
This one's really
well
good too,
done.
bro.
Let's give him a round of applause real quick.
Yeah, let's.
Great job.
Come on, Jake. Come on,
Oh,
Jake.
yeah, oh, yeah.
there we
That's
go.
cool. That's cool. You don't got
I
spoiled.
wasn't on camera, so.
So yeah, these two said they wanted to drop off these donuts to anyone tonight who wants them. So comment.
And
Your
Dallin Hall will
address.
be at your door.
DM
in less than an
Dallin.
hour.
Everyone getting down.
DM Dallin and he'll send you a Carol.
Yeah,
Out
so
of this
slide
one
it
turned
down
on me.
here.
No, yeah, great donuts.
Great.
Unbelievable donuts. Sputnik. How'd you come up with the name Sputnik?
Yeah, so they have potato flour in the dough.
Oh,
So
Potato
it's
flour.
Spud Nuts.
I love
Sputnik.
that.
And
Sputnik.
then there's space themed, so
I'm with it.
Sputnik.
Space Jam inspired. this one.
Dang.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Is that your favorite movie?
Congrats.
it's one of them. It's one of them.
Ah,
I love those
Who are you in
Monstars.
business with?
Just me. actually.
Really?
wow.
Yeah.
You just.
Yeah.
Am I ever gonna see you on Shark Tank?
We'll see.
Let's go.
Dog.
Big time.
Cool. Should we hit up questions
Yeah.
in the
let's
live
do
chat?
it.
You guys can keep munching on the donuts. Sure.
Trey's just going.
Trace Leches.
Oh, he's going on
Trace
the
Leches will
caramel
be
one.
gone in no time, I'm sure. There.
Oh, these are
We're just gonna hit up a few
Honest.
questions
One of these.
and then chat, and then we'll wrap it up. I think we're getting over time here. I mean, we started late, but getting over time. My chat system died, so I'm gonna lean on you for the questions here.
All right, so shout out to Sputnik Donuts. I'm trying the
Barkley.
peppermint candy cane,
Barkley.
The peppermint
the Charles Barkley. Oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
That's
See, I
unbelievable.
thought I liked the
Oh, yours might be one of my favorites.
Trevinel fudge stuff, but this is real. Okay.
Do you like it?
And the chocolate's great, so even people like me who have a gluten
I know.
allergy, something for everybody. Love it.
You're a big
All
guy.
right, let's go back a little bit. I want to go into a couple of things with you guys, but let's go to the chat first real quick, because I got some insider info that I want to bring up with you guys. But we'll go to some fan chat some. And where was it? Oh yeah. Trevin Jackson wants to know, and I won't ask this of Trey because he doesn't know much about Liver King, or at least not as much
No,
as
I
Trevor
know more
does.
about Liver King than Trevor. does.
Were you there?
Just because you met him doesn't mean you know him.
I'm actually knowing on a personal
Actually,
level
that's
now.
exactly what that means.
I think that is what I mean.
That is the exact definition of knowing someone.
Trev, if you had to make a comparison, one player on this year's team that is the most like Liver King, we'll say even like the next version of Liver King, who is it?
Wow.
That's easy for me. I already know.
Same.
Who do you think? I would say.
Yeah, let's
You
let
got it?
him go first. Or should
Really?
we all say it at the count
Yeah.
of three?
Okay, wait. Okay, but first I gotta say something. Spencer knows the most because like he follows him.
Mm.
He actually DM'd him, and Liver King responded to him.
So Spence is like a legit Liver King fan.
Legit follows him on everything. He was actually woke up that morning, watched a couple of videos of Liver King before going to our workout,
There
and
you
then we
go.
went to the gym and he was there. But if I had to say somebody, this is not what you guys are gonna say, but I'm ready. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
3,
I think we're different.
3, 2, 1. It's
Big
you.
John.
Wow, we're all
Yeah, you said Tiki?
just because like Liver King's abs are so defined, and so I feel like physique wise, I was like
Tiki.
a Tiki.
Okay, that's fair.
I can
But
see it, I can
acting
see
like
it.
Liver King's actually super nice. Like you guys want to know that, but like he's actually a really nice person.
Wow.
Next question.
Next question.
No, I said
next
Spence because Spence like is like country like that. Like I could see him working outside, like working out outside. And, like,
Really?
Spence?
Wow.
You know, if you don't know nothing about Oregon, then we gotta talk about Spence's growing up. Me and Spence know each other. We're tight like that. You wanna know? Yeah, no, and he's like into his fitness and everything. What about you, Dal?
My Big John.
Well, who was Big John?
That's Tanner Toolson.
There we
Tanner
go.
Toolson. Is, primal dog.
Yeah.
It's him, you know.
Ancestral supplements.
That's him.
That's fair. That's
Just
fair.
kidding. He doesn't. Anyways.
Trace? Guys.
Let's ask this one of Trey, because you shared one of the better trash talking stories from the year with some guys from Creighton. You guys can rewind the stream a little bit and go that. We won't ask you to repeat it necessarily. I think that's one of the better trash talking stories that I've heard, certainly this year and maybe in your time at BYU. You had some epic ones in high school. We won't necessarily go into those, but I'll just say American Fork Trey was a talker. BYU Trey, meanwhile, is a swatter.
Hey,
Hey.
y'all.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
I like that.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I appreciate it.
But Trey, who's the best trash talker on the team? Your team.
Ooh. I mean, besides me, I can draw for the best of them, I'm going to be honest. Me and Trev get into it a lot. But as far as the best trash talker, I'm going to go Parker. Our strength intern.
Oh.
He can talk some smack. He's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, he is good.
He is good.
He's real good.
So
I heard him a little earlier today.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
anytime he steps on the court, he's just talking out the side of his neck.
I would say Parker too.
Yeah.
Parker.
He witty. He got a lot of witty stuff that he's saying.
What about in the starting lineup, Dal? Who's the best trash talker in the starting lineup? Like, who's the guy in the current, like, we'll use last game starting lineup. Who's the guy that's, like, going to battle for the rest of the guys when, you know, they need to, like, hit a zing or a jab or something?
Ooh.
I don't know how I'd say.
You do.
Yeah, sorry.
Sersky, is that what you were gonna say?
I was thinking no.
Yeah, I would go with Noah Waterman.
Noah?
I would go with Gideon.
Oh, that's fair.
Gideon, like, he does like the baby cradle. He does the too small. He does
Yeah, he does.
he
That's
does
true.
the
Barbecue
flexes
chicken.
on
That's true.
him.
Does he doesn't do that much in the game though.
He always does it. When he scores on someone, he goes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
He, like, walks
Gideon
back,
doesn't
like-
talk, but he's all
That's
about,
fair,
like,
that's fair.
this.
He's all about the
Yeah.
expression.
You remember when
Yeah.
Foos did it, bro? You missed it last year. We were telling Foos to
Foos
do
goes-
this. So he went back and he did it, but he did his hand the wrong way and it was like shaking his hand. We were like, bro.
Dude, I've seen our guy Rudy talking.
Oh,
Rudy can get talking.
Actually,
And I know he didn't start. But that was my
Yeah.
pick. I picked Rudy. And I've also seen Rudy talking with refs. Maybe a little bit
He
more
talks.
than...
Yeah.
He's probably the
Yes.
most
You're
talkative.
right. We were
Yeah.
playing
Rudy-
2K today.
Oh.
Rudy's
gonna
talking
talk.
something different. Yeah.
Rudy like talks to refs a ton, but it's weird because, I mean, not weird. I guess like this is just experience. Because he doesn't ever look like he's like fighting with the refs or like arguing with them. He'll literally like walk up to a ref and like put his arm around him and be like, "Hey man, like what was that called? Like explain it to me. Like,
Yeah.
like what's up with that?"
I've also seen him be like...
it's just like
look
it's
at the ref
super-
and be like,
Yeah,
hey, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? I've seen that too, so I don't know.
For sure.
But
Let's go back to Dallin because Paris in the chat wants to know, Dallin, how you chose your handshake.
Mm.
So in your last start, I think it was your last start, the cameras picked you up with a unique like handshake in the starting lineup.
Yes, a little
Is
Euro
there a story
step.
behind that, or
Well, story is, 10 seconds before I did it, Tiki said, "What's your handshake?" I was like, "Oh," and generated that on the fly. So yeah,
it looks suspiciously similar to. Trev can back me up on this. Trey can probably back me up on this. I think because you were redshirting last year, so I don't. Were you on the bench last year?
Yeah.
While you were RSing? Okay. It looks a lot like what AB did last year, doesn't it? A little bit.
I can see
The
that.
little Euro like backstab,
It does actually a lot.
right?
AB did a little.
did a little Euro.
Yeah. So no pressure.
Yeah,
You're in good footsteps.
Yeah.
good player, great player.
Alex was a good player. Alex was a good player.
yeah, before my phone died, Jackson Payne also said, "Trevor, the team needs you to shoot underhanded. Can you go in and just give us some granny shots maybe, or some reverse layups?"
Well, he can shoot now. He was bucket today, so I told him, I was like, bro, just coach, like, listen, just put him in. Let him just chuck up 2 threes. Let's see how it goes.
Late game scenario when you need a free throw shooter.
Exactly.
What realistically though, like you got to get full clearance, right? Like from
Gotta
not
get
just
full
you,
cleared,
not
yes.
from you, not from.
I've already
Pope.
tried to jump into some drills, and Coach Pope will be
Oh,
like,
man.
"Who's letting him in this drill? Get him out!" and like kick me out. So,
But he's ready.
but I'm getting closer and closer. So
So we're just waiting on the gold and silver approval from some doctors and some
Yep.
smart people who
exactly,
went to college for a lot of years.
exactly.
A lot of people go to college for 7 years.
Yeah, called doctors. It's a
Uh,
great movie.
Trust the doctors.
Trev, do you got a favorite BYU basketball alum?
Alum. I think
Former BYU baller.
I think my favorite former BYU baller is Evan Troy.
That's our guy.
Ev, so he was a walk on here, but like ever since I was a freshman, he was there for me, and like he kind of got me going into like, I mean, when I was a freshman, I was the only freshman, so like that was super hard. So I was getting like, I was just going through it all the emotions of trying to come back and then trying to play. Cause I played quite a bit leading up until I got injured with my thumb. But like Virginia Tech, I was playing a ton, and so like he was always there to kind of like calm me down. And then we still, like, even me and Trey, we still hang out with Ev today.
We were just with him.
Yeah, I mean, so I would say Ev. So he's a good dude.
For sure.
Evan was also a lot of fans didn't get to see it nearly enough. IMHO, but he was a baller.
He is actually
He was a baller.
deceivingly long. He's deceivingly quick, and like
And
he's
by far
nice.
the best dresser on the team.
He is nice. Yes,
Yeah.
the best dresser.
Style that rivaled Trey.
Exactly.
Speaking of Trey, I'm gonna take you back to that block against Creighton. You know which block I'm talking about? Right after Paris says, right after that block, I'm pretty sure it's the same play you're talking about, Paris. Let me know if I'm mistaking it, but I think it was right after that block. You like jumped up, fell down, landed hard. I thought you were hurt. I was like, oh no, here goes like season-ending injury for Trey Stewart right here, and you popped right back up.
Yeah.
So walk me through that play and specifically like jumping right back up. How did it feel to get that block? And then were you just like running on adrenaline after that, or?
Yes, I was in the bottom, and I saw him go up, so I went and got it, and then all of a sudden I was upside down, and I was like, ooh, it's not good. And I was literally thinking, I was like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna break my neck. And all of a sudden I landed, and I was like, ugh. I was like, it didn't hurt that bad. So then I got up, and I was fine. And I was like, oh, that's weird, that didn't hurt. And then we get in at halftime, and Pope's talking. I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my goodness, what is wrong with my back? And then it clicked in my head, and I was like, yeah, I fell. Yeah, you just kind of forget about it, and then I got up, and I definitely feeling it today. Surprisingly, my neck is the main thing this one, but
Did you get a little like ice bath action afterwards?
I actually have not taken ice bath since then.
Ice massage, get a little.
I need to.
Yeah.
I'm lacking, but I feel fine.
Yeah. Go call up your missus. Get a little ice massage.
There's no misses because I was just at Trev's house.
So speaking of DMs,
no.
He already got
It
enough.
was
Trust
Trev
me.
and his wife, Evan and his wife, and then me. And we were all making gingerbread houses. So they both had their gingerbread houses, and then I had my gingerbread house. It was beautiful, though. No girl could mess it up.
So it
Sick
seemed like you
podcast.
guys hit the game winner. You pull ahead. Game's kind of over. So many times left, and you guys were all hyped. And then it kind of showed on the broadcast, like Pope. And Pope didn't look so hyped. Pope looked like he was still frustrated with maybe the 2 minutes before that. Did it take Pope a little bit of time to like come around and like be happy about
After
that?
we won,
Yeah.
Waiting for the buzzer, really.
I think he was just nervous because we were up by 12 with minute 45 left, and then he's just like, okay, just let the buzzer sound, and then
Final, and then he's good.
like in the locker room was a party. He was super excited, and so I think he was just the stress of okay, the game's not over yet.
You think that's what it was?
Dallin, I got some beef because a little birdie told me that you intentionally missed that game winner because you were the only one in the box score that didn't have an offensive rebound, and you felt left out. Can you confirm or deny?
I can neither confirm nor
Let's go with that one to the grave.
That's right.
I felt left out.
But for real, walk me through the second part of that play because there's so much hype. You get the ball. Your guys are trusting you. Take that shot. and then it falls just off the rim. So what are you thinking as you're going after it?
Never quit. You know, they didn't box out, and I've been working all summer long to get my legs stronger, and I feel like that showed, you know, to be able to get off the ground again. But yeah, it's just that whatever it takes, you know, no matter how ugly it is, the shot, you know, the miss, whatever it takes to win. And so that was just my mind process.
All right, I want to end this segment with one more impression from Dallin Hall.
Oh boy.
A non-Korg impression. We won't ask for Schmiegel again. Don't worry.
That's funny.
But something else.
Good talk, baby.
So think of something. I'll give you a couple minutes because I'm going to go to our two co-hosts right here. I'm going to spill a little bit of beans. This was actually all over the media because Coach Pope talked about it like in multiple media sessions.
I was like, uh-oh.
So, right? And I don't want to... I know the locker room is kind of a sacred place, so I don't want to intrude too much. So don't say anything that's like too personal, too much in there. That's fine. Just as comfortable as you guys are willing to go with this. But Coach Pope did tell us that there were some very honest conversations that were had with the team after that loss last week to your crosstown rival, UVU. Some very honest conversations. Guys had to kind of look themselves in the mirror a little bit. The term he used was, we had to realize that we're not that good right now and that we're just going to get better. What were kind of some of those conversations like, and just how was it just sort of getting, I guess, very honest with yourselves at that moment? Because obviously it worked pretty well coming out on Saturday.
Yeah, we, like you said, we all looked each other like kind of in each other's eyes, and we like just kind of had a gut check, you know. And so something that we talked about a ton as a team is, hey, we got to be more dialed in. Like we got to focus on us, and like we got to know what our schemes are going to be for the game, instead of just going in thinking, oh, like we're BYU, like we've been good the last 3 years. Like we can't rely on like that reputation. Like we got to kind of earn it, and that's like the big conversation we had was we haven't really earned anything this year, and we got to earn it now. Like we got to put it in. We got to put in the time. We got to watch more film, and we got to, like Dallin's been saying, we got to play for 40 minutes instead of 38, you know, because those last 2 minutes could mean the difference in the game.
And you almost got it on Saturday. Almost played for 40 on Saturday.
Almost played for 40. Minute 38.
Yeah, minute 38. That's right.
Still came out with the dub, though.
That's right. Dallin,
Yes.
you got any non-movie impressions?
Non-movie?
Like anybody on the team? Am I gonna get you in trouble if I ask for like a coach impression?
I've been asked for like
I've heard your
coach
Cody
impression.
Feger impression is fire.
No, I don't have.
Smacking the heck out of his gum.
That's Coach Feger.
See, they got me right now. No one on the team
Just
really.
phrases, I guess.
Yeah,
They say your Trevin Nell impression is really good.
Whoa!
Yeah. Just, you know,
What's your Trevor Noah impression? Let's hear it.
look handsome and flash that smile at everyone.
Oh, you're cute.
Thanks.
So much love in here.
There's so much love here.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I have any on the team. Do you guys have any?
Person on the team.
Yeah, boy.
Tiki.
Tiki be saying.
Tiki is probably the only person everybody can.
Foos.
can say.
Foos.
Foos.
Yes,
I know
sir,
we-
yes, sir.
I know we cool.
Who else be saying stuff?
G.
Yeah, G. Everybody, so much material with G. Coach Fennell.
TH.
What's the
Always
word?
be
Damn,
saying
what's the word?
fetch.
Yeah.
And all the freshmen will say fetch. It's hilarious.
Yeah. It's an
So.
interesting word.
Just categorize me in there, huh?
Threw him right
Yeah, I am.
Feast.
I mean, they are pretty brand new off their mission, so
They are
they're
pretty brand new.
they're trying to say something stronger than fetch, but it's probably like a struggle.
It's a great thing for BYU, so.
That's right.
like
That's right.
freak
Yeah.
Yes.
or flip.
Who's the all right? I'll let you off the hook with the impressions if you guys get vulnerable with me.
Gotta save some.
Who's the most return missionary? Is it Elder Hall? You guys can jump in too, or
I have no comment on this one. I love all my teammates. I think their personalities are all great for the time being.
Yeah.
I think all the freshmen
are all like still coming back, but like it's super funny because they are like they still have so much joy, and it's so cool to see. You know, like they're always smiling. I walked in to get changed in the locker room, and Tanner Toulson is singing. He walks in the shower, and he is just like screaming, singing. It was pretty funny.
So you got some good pipes?
So he's got some good pipes,
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
and he loves to sing too. So
Beautiful.
You telling me, man? I live with him.
yeah, there you go. You hear it every
I
day.
hear it every day.
Like
all
you.
3 RMs live together?
Tanner
Me and 2
Hayhurst.
Tanners, yeah.
Tanner Toulson and D Hall.
There you go.
Awesome.
Put a
I
bow
think that,
on this?
Yeah, I think that does it from the chat.
Let's put a bow on this. Let's shout our
yeah.
sponsors one last time.
Wait, I got a sponsor too.
Go for it.
So I'm repping the shirt right now. It's Gideon George's foundation, the Helping Hands Foundation. Wow. And he is doing this week-long thing until this Saturday against Utah.
Shoe drive.
If you bring shoes, you could be lightly worn or new shoes that you just don't use, or literally any type of shoe. Could be like literally anything. Like some people are bringing dress shoes, but it could help kids in Africa because the #1 leading disease like causing is their infection in their feet because they got no shoes. So I remember hearing tons of stories about getting walking miles and really having no shoes. So it could change, like kid's life in Africa. So if you have any shoes, bring them to the Mary Center.
Thursday we can bring them too, or is it just
Thursday?
Yeah.
It's every day.
So there's a
huge bin.
There's
Light
a
the
big,
world, baby.
giant recycling bin container. It's right in front of the Marriott Center. You can't miss it. You'll see it if you come to the game Thursday or come to the game Saturday afternoon. Either one. This is the last week that it will be there.
Last week.
Yeah, they're gonna
do it.
take it off. So
Change
either
lives.
Thursday or Saturday, or it's just there full time between now and then as well.
We'll throw that up on the socials, the
Yeah.
Connect socials too.
That's a good shout out. Thank you.
Thank
Trev.
you. Thank
Got you guys.
Yeah, so we go get Chubby's. Big supporters. Chubby's has been sponsoring Coug Connect stuff for a long, long time, throwing a lot of money at the players and the guys. We want to shout out Pacific Horizon Credit Union. They're a newer sponsor, but they didn't bat an eye or hesitate. They immediately threw money in to support these guys in NIL, so we're appreciative of them. Again, Sputnik Donuts, we let them hijack the stream, and I think everyone is grateful for that.
Thank you. Thank
yeah.
you for your presence.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
Okay, look for them. We're excited to see them. Maybe we can collab and do a grand opening or something.
Yeah.
Provo Center, that'd be pretty cool to do that. I'm thinking Save Damien, of course, and I'm forgetting. No, I think that's it. I think we're covered on all of those, and I think we're gonna call that a stream.
Shout out to Frankie Jane.
Shout out to Frankie Jane. Shout out to Default Happiness.
Thank you for
There you
having
go.
me.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here, man. All right, that's it. Coug Connect is out. Let's sleep, man.
Wow.